And with that, hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Atlas Fallen. Alright, that bugger is down. I do not know. Okay, oh boy. Oh boy, okay, yes, good. And here I thought that was the last enemy. I don't think it was. Was it? But that was quite a hard fight, I have to admit. But what is done, right? Now let me actually... Something is amiss. I want to have the marker there. And then we traverse to... Maybe that was just a prelude to the end fight. Who knows, right? Who knows? How did you get here, old odd hunter?
So we meet again. You're that hunter who gave us the peace. I just hope Solia will be safe. I fear what the knights might do to her.
Solia? The queen? She's your master. I understand now. That's why you had the peace.
Long has she served Thelos. Did their bidding without showing how much it hurt her. In secret, she helped those who opposed them. Valkyrie, the knights, and the other god. So she sent caravans near the gauntlet, hoping that eventually someone would pick up the gauntlet's voice. And this someone happened to be you.
I will make sure the knights treat her fairly, but nothing will erase what she did to them.
The priest order had more influence than she could ever contain. But Solia, she will never walk away from her sins. She wanted you to have this armor. Wear it proudly in the upcoming battle. Maybe we will meet again when all of this is over.
Alright, Pennyville Mantle. Yet robust armor, out of steel and gold, shaped and joined by the best blacksmith of Lethesta, protect Thelos' most devoted priest. Alright, equip it. And here I thought, actually, that, fun fact, that this was already the end fight. Okay, how wrong I was. How wrong I was, right? Okay, good. And fun fact, I somehow still thought that this was the end enemy, but apparently I was a little bit off there. Calm before the storm.
The Black Alms, Thelos' realm. It has been an eternity since I have seen this.
You said the knights went ahead?
Yes, I respect their courage, but they will not have a chance against Thelos.
They won't fight alone. They have us.
Oh yeah.
It's desolate.
This is what a land drained of essence looks like.
What are those lights?
I am not sure. They emanate a lot of power. Thelos is probably using them to protect themselves.
So we have to take them out?
Most likely. And this probably will not be easy. I also sent someone near the Watcher. I think it's that man, Morath. Thelos must have taken control of his mind and soul.
I almost pity him.
We should get to the Pillars of Light. They are the power source.
Let's talk to the knights and see what they found first.
Yeah, will do. That gives us the chance to upgrade the armor. Oh boy, and I really thought that this was the end battle. How wrong?
Did she do...
I miss you, sister. Every single moment of every single day. Behind...
I did not think so many would come. Are they not afraid to die?
They are probably more afraid of losing this fight than dying.
They may deal with race, but against Thelos, we will be on our own.
Oh yeah, and there should be, on the other hand, I would assume that there is a anvil.
This is it. The final battle. Against a god, no less. Why don't you take a look at my wares? I might have something of use to you.
Wait. Queen's cover. Oh boy, do I have... Holy moly. What? Wait. Do you see that? Talking about armors. That's what I've been looking for, man. That's... And the cool part is, if I compare it to the armor, to that one it's better, and to that one it is unupgraded better. So, and it is, okay, it's level 8 too, but we will reach level 9 with it quickly.
Gauntlet bearer. Monks used to live in that swamp nearby. They formed a second skin from mud and animal remains. Wonderful armors, a technique long forgotten, sadly. If you find all the armor parts, bring them to me. I could reassemble them for you.
Where should I look for the armor parts?
The monks used to live in the swamp. They must have hidden the parts well, in chests or under the ground.
What do you know about this armor?
They say the monks were aggressive fighters. Their armor must focus on mobility, allowing you to make more powerful attacks.
Let me find these pieces of armor.
Good luck to you.
Still, I have to say, this armor looks amazing. Holy moly, that's for me how cool armor looks like. In my... Still, as I always like to say, in my opinion, right?
We tried finding a spot near the swamp, but there's too much quicksand around.
Better to find that out now than later. This is it then. In a way, my entire life has been nothing but a preparation for the coming battle. I wish that were a comfort. I see fear in the women and men's eyes. Loss here means oblivion. But worse still, it means an end. To the Knights. To revolution. For centuries to come. Without the Gauntlet Bearer, we would never have made it this far. And victory would remain an impossibility. But I trust them. And this is it. Our last chance to create a world free from oppression. We will win. I know it. We have to. I am relieved to see you here, Gauntlet Bearer. We saw the explosion, but had to keep moving.
You led your troops to victory. Good. What can we do now?
We were well prepared thanks to you, Gauntlet Bearer. Thank you. Here, take this. A small token of my gratitude. My scouts can't get close to the central altar. There's a barrier of some sort. There are also two strange beams lighting the sky. From ruins in the east and from the swamp in the west. When you're there, perhaps you can check how my troops are doing. I hope they found out more.
Did Arif come with you?
He turned his desperation about Valerie's death into anger and fought with us. He's somewhere in the camp. You should go talk to him.
Do you know what Thelos is up to?
Not sure, but there's someone there, on the other side of the barrier.
It must be Morath.
Morath? Someone from Lethesta?
Thelos has taken him over. He's their vessel. I'll get going now.
We're counting on you, Gauntlet Bearer.
Alright, will do.
We'll help you in what...
Greetings.
Have you delivered the letter of importance?
The love letter?
As I said, it is important. It could be my last chance to tell her.
We should not spoil the surprise for him. Let us come back with the proper response when that woman has all she needs.
You are right, Gauntlet. Now, what would be nice?
I know we always haven't seen eye to eye, but we will.
Anvil.
Greetings, my friend.
It is nice seeing everyone here. Seeing you here.
I know this is where I must be, but I am just desperate. It is over. My search is over. Valerie didn't deserve this. I just hope to see her again in the afterlife.
There was never the right moment before, but there is something I need to tell you. My powers let me see echoes of her past, traces. I heard her speak. One thing stood out to me. She would never cease fighting. She knew of the gauntlet's importance. She was determined to bring change until the very end. I admire that about her. This needs to live on with the Knights. With us.
I can't truly fathom the powers the two of you have been blessed, or rather cursed with, but I thank you for telling me, for understanding her.
It's the least I can do.
Good,
Where did the scouts go?
Into the...
Before the sundial fell.
Brave.
The whole
They're the
squad
best
was
we have.
excited to get here. In the sun god's realm. Now half of them are gone. Missing or deserted. This place.
Oh, okay, nice. I had to hope that it would actually go on. Alright, so I thought there are only 3 regions. We have a few more one more region here, which is totally fine. So, what do you have to say, buddy?
It appears our efforts were not in vain. The preparations we made were effective. The priests were no match for them. And without the Queen...
Yes. I hope the Knights treat her justly.
Alright, and then for one last thing I will do a upgrade, which is quite costly, 11,000, right? But that is quite amazing. If we now compare, I know, it's obviously an upgrade, right? I just wanna compare it to, which one had we before? No, we had this one before, right? I mean, it should be a little bit more better, right? And for now, cosmetic item. Oh, that looks good. Orange. Let's do that. White. Does this look any good? It doesn't look that bad, right? Yeah. And here we are gonna go with green. Nice. And that is how we look right now. It's okay. It's better than before. I do enjoy this armor. Guys, that right now brings us then to the end of today's episode, and you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty.